Yeah, yeah. Y'all got me for 15 minutes. Y'all got me for 15 of them balls. Out of there, gang. Out of there. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I know y'all probably thought I was gonna miss a day, ain't it? Yeah, y'all ain't got no faith in your boy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Oh, wow. You have no faith in me. Oh, wow.
Yo, what's up, Mia? I need everybody's opinion real quick. Make sure to let me know when you reach out so I can check. Right? Yeah, you're number one, real spill. Yeah. You know the fuck going on. Yeah. Bro, let me see how many people I can get in here real quick, because I need everybody's opinion to see if they're going to like this idea that I have. I got an idea, so I'm trying to see. Trying to see something real quick. Trying to see something real quick. I got a little idea. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. How'd you like the video? Did you watch the video today? This one I had dropped out there today. How was it? Did you like it? Did you think it was pretty nice? Thought it was cool? Think it was a cool vibe? Bop, 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 bop. No, not yet. Okay, bet. I had dropped it today. It was I dropped it at like 4 p.m. or something like that. But whenever you do check it out, please leave a comment for your boy. I would appreciate it. It's very, very appreciated. I'll be trying to get as much engagement as I can within my first like 24 hours of the video being out, because that's when like it really matters for real. So I'll be trying to like get as much engagement as possible during that time of it being out. But what I was thinking about doing was, I mean, everybody's not in here yet, but at least you're in here. I was thinking about doing like an adult book club, right? So like not on no boring shit, but like to like actually on some like trying to make it cool, right? So my idea is like based off of these things. So you know how I always tell you guys, it's called client psychology. So I want to do some like virtual classes on like client psychology, like virtual classes on like client psychology, personal, like within yourself, like growing yourself and like how to like reformat mindset, basically mindset help, if that makes sense. I was watching the one you posted a day ago. I love reading books, right? Okay, so I was thinking about doing it, right? So look, so these are the ones that I'm going off of, like investing 101, personal finance 101, budgeting 101. And I was just thinking about in the sense of being a photographer, videographer, and content creator with like a solopreneur, and then also how to read people, how to understand their behaviors, and how to expertly communicate. So like not in the sense of you guys have to get these books, but in the sense of like me having lives that I have designated to like an adult book club, but not really in the sense of like the PNG Culture Book Club, right? I feel like that'd be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Like the PNG Culture Book Club, something like that. Because I tell you guys a lot about client psychology and stuff like that, but I don't ever really like dive deep into it and like show you guys what I mean when I be like, you know, client psychology, or when I say it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, what do you guys think about that idea of me, like, you know, kind of like peeling back that you know, that layer, and getting a little bit more, you know, surgical and in depth to being able to show you guys exactly what I mean when I say these things, you know what I'm saying? So talking about finances, talking about investing. So I got this one, investing 101, and like I take a lot of notes out of these books. Like I'll make sticky notes, stuff like that. Like, do you guys think that's a really cool idea? Cause like I'll do it, like say for example, I'll do it by myself, and I'll bring it to you guys, and I'll bring you guys what I found, like the most points from whatever chapter. I'll be like, okay, you guys, so investing 101 by Mitchell Keegan, a CPA, right? So chapter 1 is basic of economics, and then just like I'll read it all myself, take notes on it myself, and then come back to you guys with what I basically learned from it. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, you guys will be my accountability partners, but I'll also be able to teach you guys the things that I'm learning. You get what I'm saying? So that would kind of be the, oh my gosh, I'm getting rated crazy right now. What's going on? Them boys got waxed. I was like, whoa, they raged in fast. All right, we good. What? I was like, I've been playing this game lately, y'all. Haven't opened a book in a minute. That's good. So that means that I'll make you open a damn book with your heathen ass. All right. I love you, bro. See, we got to take that phone away from you. Bro, shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a hater, bro, because I got my game playing right now, and I feel like you just, you know what I'm saying? You not really, you know, type shit. So it is what it is, bro. You hating, and that's fine. But like I was saying, so Investing 101, we have this book. We have Personal Finance 101 that I also picked up right here, as you can see. And then we also have, no, we're not flaming, D, bro. It's not that live, all right? Y'all only got 10 more minutes of my damn time. I don't need that today, all right? I love you, D. I love you, black man, all right? Right here, see this? Budgeting 101. So just like that, kind of like trying to, I want to give back, bro. Like I want to like teach people the shit I didn't know when I was starting this thing, and I'm gonna have everything in terms of photography, videography, entrepreneurship, content creation. So how I learned these, but in a form that's easily digestible, like on some, you know, finance for dummies or a book club for dummies or something like that. Not calling y'all dummies. Y'all get what I mean. The idea of it, but. First thing I think we're going to start off with is client psychology. I always tell you guys, that's one thing that I feel like I know for a fact at the back of my hand is definitely client psychology. D goes, you're coming back, right? Tomorrow, right? Right? So this one right here is called Read People, right? And it's called Understand Behavior, expert in how to understand behavior and expertly communicate. So a lot of us don't know how to talk to our clients correctly. A lot of us don't know how to, you know, format a sentence. A lot of us don't know how to text people. A lot of us don't understand that some people take things in different ways when they read them, you know what I'm saying? Or take things in different ways than you may read them. You know what I'm saying? Behavioral analysis, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But in the form of referencing to clients. So I feel like that would be kind of cool, like helping you guys how to understand people in general, but being able to apply this to a client-based scenario. Do you know what I'm saying? So how I tell you guys, like, oh, I can tell the difference between whether my client likes a photo or doesn't like the photo just by how they said, I love it. Like if they say like, I like it, there's a certain tone that comes with that. So tonality is one of them. Maybe it's body language. Maybe like, oh my God, I really love it. But their body language is saying something totally different. So just things like different things like that. And this book right here has all of that in there. I found one today. I've been looking around and I have these books that I'm going to be kind of like going through for you guys and showing you guys different ways. I want to like try to see this one diagram that I saw. There's a diagram in here that talks about, that's talking about, there we go. So this is talking about the different types of stereotypes in body language, right? So literally it shows the different, I'm trying to find the good lighting, the different forms of stereotypes and the different frequencies that each person gives off just by their body language, right? So little stuff like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, bro, because I want to kind of make this kind of fun for you guys. Like obviously the shit's free, but I want to make it kind of fun and interactive for you guys to where it's like, you get what I'm saying? What book is that, OG? Okay, so it's called Read People. This is the thing right here. It's called Read People, Understand Behavior, and Expertly Communicate. So a lot of people have been asking me a lot, like, how do you communicate so good? Oh, do you have a gift? Or people's like, oh, you're just lucky, or oh, shit like that. Bro, there's no luck nowhere in my playbook. Like that's just me being real, raw, unfiltered, and honest with you guys, right? So there's like no, you know what, bro, D, bro, like just let it slide, bro. Like stop being a hater, bro. But I think that there's no luck in my playbook at all, right? So I want to show you guys that, you know, hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? Taking the time to actually learn the fundamentals and learn things will actually help your business way more than just doing everything else. Bro, there's no offense. I'm not taking offense. It's D who gets offended. Okay, Nelson? It's not me. It's D. D gets offended because he wants to be an OG. That's what it is. Okay. But yes. So basically, okay, I'm gonna read the back of the book so you guys can see it. And just let me know if you guys are interested in me going into depth with these types of books like this. I'm going to talk about finances and stuff like that. We have a budgeting one, we have personal finance, and we also have investing. I have other books over here that I have read fully as well that I can go through as well for you guys because I can easily go through those and know to be able to help you guys. He could have paused and started gaming. So Using a unique visual approach to explore the science of people's behavior, right? So Read People, which is the book name, shows how and why understanding people and their acts and why they act a certain way in ways that will make you more adept. So just make you more aware, right, when communicating with these people, right? So it helps you become more persuasive and be a better judge of the emotions of others. So be a better judge of why people do the shit that people do. So understanding your client, like I tell you guys, client psychology. And I feel like a lot of creators, photographers, videographers, content creators, entrepreneurs don't talk about client psychology. They don't talk about, like, client psychology does not only apply towards a physical client that's giving you money. Client psychology could also apply in the form of a viewer. A viewer is your client because they're paying you with your attention. So someone who pays you, right, for your time. So if you guys right now are clients to me because you guys are paying me with your time. That's why I don't ask you guys for cheese, because you're paying me with your time. The fact that you're watching me is enough. You're watching me, and that's all I want. You know what I'm saying? Is that be able to help you guys. So being that I'm able to help you guys without taking your cheese, you know what I'm saying? This is a client, right, relationship right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a student relationship. That's still a form of a client, right? So I feel like it's gonna be tough. And it also says the increasing speed of communication in the modern world makes it more important than ever for you to understand the subtle behaviors behind everyday interactions with others. Very subtle behaviors. A subtle thing can mean something very powerful, and in the form of your clients as well. So when working with clients, different stuff like this, or working with, models, anybody, like a client doesn't have to pay you with money. A client can pay you with time. That's what I want you to understand. So even if you're doing like a one-off, trade where it's like you're trading services, or maybe you're doing a shoot where, you're shooting for quote free, or it's a portfolio building experience, what we called it in the PNG culture, a portfolio building experience, right? You want to be able to understand the behavior of the other party, right? Because they're still your client, because they're paying you with their time. You see what I'm saying? Because you're using them, right, to build your portfolio, and in turn they're paying you with their presence and their time. So they are still a client. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be money. Don't think just like money. If you pay me money, you my client. You don't pay me money, you're not my client. No, they're still a client. All right, and all clients need to be treated the same, whether they pay you physically or mentally or viewingly, if that makes sense, right? So there's 20 different lessons in here. It said they're translating the signs that reveal a person's true feelings and their true intentions. And it also exposes the different signals that drive relationships, right? Through crowds, through society's behavior, and you will learn the influencing tools that are used by used by big leaders, right? And recognize the fundamental patterns, right, and behaviors that shape how we all act and how we all communicate. So I'm gonna take everything that they say in this book and make it real, like how they say it all technical and shit. I'm gonna make it real easy for y'all to understand. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna make it real raw, unfiltered. All right, so that way it's really easy for us to understand. Because when I was learning a lot of stuff, especially stuff like these in these books, it gets really confusing, which is why I feel like a lot of us don't read, because we can't comprehend what we read. So if you can't comprehend what you're reading, it makes you not want to read, because you'll read it and you'll get those words out. Those words will just be going and flowing and going and flowing, and you don't know what the hell you're reading. So you're not comprehending. What's up, Fresh? I'm just pitching the idea of an adult PNG book club, but not boring is what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying in the sense of, maybe I do an episode where I go live for 30 minutes, something like that, giving y'all some game that I learned from one of the books. And I just feel like that, I feel like I would be selfish if I didn't help. That's what I'm saying. That exactly how you be in English class. Exactly. I understand exactly how I was in English class. Damn it. The only class I was digging, economics. Boy, I was like, oh yeah, cheese? We talk about that bread? We talk about that money on it? Oh, let's get it. Makes sense. We should read along. I feel like that'll be tough. So I feel like maybe I'll scan a page or two into the Discord before I start and be like, oh, today's reading is these pages, and I'll just scan them so that you don't have to buy the book or something like that. I'm just throwing my idea out there because during this little quote, D calls it a hiatus, but during this detox, I don't know, my mind just opened up a lot more, and I was like, bro, I want to help you guys on different levels. Like, I don't want to just help you guys on, a surface level. I want to help you guys as individuals, because you guys are humans. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that would be really cool. I don't know how much the ebook is, but this is the book. I don't know how much the ebook is, But this is the book. This is one of the books. So I don't know if we're going to do this book first or if we're going to do one of these books first, because I have like the budgeting books, stuff like that first. I want to do cheap books so that it's easy. If you guys do end up purchasing a book, it's easy for you guys to be able to read along. But if not, I'll still scan them and put them in the Discord for you guys to be able to do as well. So shouldn't be that much. You got a screenshot. No, you're good. You're good. I don't know why it just restricted your message, but I read it before it went away. But yeah, so we're going to see, because I feel like that'll be a cool idea. The younger ones who are in the chat aren't going to want to do it because their minds are going to be closed, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So their minds would probably be closed to the idea of quote reading, but there's a lot of information that we will watch in videos, that we will receive in videos, that it will still not give us the full information, which is how I learned so much in photography. There's one book over here, I forgot where it is. It's called Learn Photography in a Weekend, right? That book taught me so much, bro. So much more than a lot of things that I would learn when it comes to photography, bro. And a lot of people hide the gems into books. And a lot of people who teach you things on online, you feel like they're gatekeeping because they're not teaching you the things that are in the books. They're teaching you what's already known on social media and what's shared amongst and all of that. But people hide very, very, very specific things in books. And that's the whole thing. It's like, bro, I'm not getting the answer to what I want, bro. It's hidden somewhere in a freaking book, dog. I'm telling you. So if I could find a way to like figure out what those hidden gems are in these different books and be able to, you know, give them to you guys, I feel like I could change our damn life. So I don't know. That sounds crazy. It might sound like, oh my God, oh, this nigga trying to be Jesus. That's not what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is like, I really want to help. And I feel like if I'm reading these books and I'm getting the gems myself, for one, you guys will help me keep accountable as well while reading, but it will also help me. I would feel selfish if I didn't help. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would feel selfish if I got the information from these books and didn't give them to the culture. That's what I'm saying. Like, I read something today and I looked at this and I was like, bro, it would help somebody. Like, if I'm looking at this, like, bro, it's telling you the difference between somebody's like how to tell like somebody's lying, like a client, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not two client, it's overall human psychology. But when being in the business of being a service provider, being able to understand the human, you know what I'm saying, it'll help you understand your client, because now you know how to deal with them. So now when someone does something to you, you're able to protect your image so much more, because you're not able to allow them to mess up what you have going on inside. Maybe it's your aura, maybe it's how you're feeling, maybe you don't allow them to alter your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get into, is helping you guys in that way. So literally, just like, I'm gonna share like one thing that I had seen today in here, that I want to show you guys that was like actually kind of cool to me. So right, so these are things to find. So finding the shape of human nature, very simple thing, right? So this is helping you how to identify an extrovert: talkative, bold socially, right? Energetic, right? Assertive, thrill-seeking, cheerful, enthusiastic, right? Cool. Someone who is a stable person, right? So there's multiple different types, which is crazy because I didn't even know that there was these different characteristics about individuals, because there's somebody who's open-minded, someone who's stable, someone who's conscious, someone who's extroverted, introverted, agreeable. Like, there's so many different types of people to understand. And it's like, if you can understand how to talk to others and understand speaking and communicating with others, it'll make you so much more self-aware of yourself as an individual, which is one thing I really noticed, because when I started studying like how to do public speaking, trying to get better at public speaking, trying to get better at, you know, speaking aloud and even talking to a community like how I am right now, it really helped me become a lot more self-aware within myself, to know like how to push my limitations of what I'm actually capable of, right? And that's gonna be a good thing for you guys as well, I feel, is when you learning about, like, cause like nothing that I do is luck, bro. Like, I was never good at speaking, bro. Like, I had to do so many different things, like taking different courses to get better at communicating, doing different things to get better at public speaking. I was so nervous, filming in public, being nervous, taking photos in public, being nervous. Anything that had to do with public and groups of people, bro, anxiety, shocked. Like, people that I don't know, of course, like, you know, you have the extroverted introvert who is cool around people that they know, but the moment that you get around people that you don't know, or different energies that you're not familiar with, you get scared, you freeze up, you fold. That's kind of me. So it's like, I had to be able to find a way to learn and navigate around that, because us as photographers, videographers, content creators, entrepreneurs, right, service providers, we're engaging with people we don't know every day. So you literally have to be able to come up with a system or find a way to be able to understand individuals, because you're meeting strangers every single day. So it would be a lot better for you to know how to communicate with strangers, so that way you know that body language, right, can evoke a feeling onto your client, right? A good or bad. Their body language could evoke a feeling onto you, good or bad. So if you know that if you do something body language, right, body languagely, to make them feel uncomfortable, bad, or whatever, and they do something the same type of body language to you, and you can understand how to navigate it because you're aware of it. And it's like, it's hard to explain, but I'll be going more in depth and things like this. These are kind of like ideas, kind of just pique your interest, if that makes sense, so that we can go deeper, you know what I'm saying, later on and stuff like that. So let me know. I'll probably do it once a week. I might do it each Friday. Like, I don't know yet. I really don't know. I just want to know if you guys are even interested, because I just picked these books up today, and I'm about to start studying them for myself. And as I always tell you guys, I would feel selfish, LOL, if I didn't share the game, if I don't give the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of me learning the game and not giving the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, knowledge is power. It's the one thing that people can't take away from us. So if I'm able to teach you guys as much things as possible, I'm helping you guys up your XP as a surgical shooter, up your power, you know what I'm saying? Become more undeniable. You know what I'm saying? You want to be undeniable. Count you in? Bet. All right. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm definitely gonna update it in the chat for a fact. And whoever wants to tap in can tap in, because it's literally gonna be just me doing it for myself anyways, and just kind of talking aloud and allowing you guys to chime in during these sessions and things like that as well. So making it a lot more interactive, stuff like that. So people are more open to your influence if they owe you for something you have done for them, which is crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy way to understand. Like, people will be more open to your influence if they feel like they owe you for something that you've done for them. Think about that with clients. People are more open, right, to your business, right, if they feel like they owe you for something that you have done for them. So if you over deliver to a client, what will subconsciously happen in that client's mind? They will feel like they owe you in the form of what? It doesn't have to be monetarily. They could owe you in the form of bringing you another client, owe you in the form of talking highly about you, owe you in the form of, you know what I'm saying, helping your business scale and grow, just because you decided to over deliver for that client. Crazy. It's crazy how, like, you can flip things and make them fit different scenarios. People are more open to your influence. Influence could be your likeliness, bro. Influence could be your physical appearance. Influence could be your process of doing photography. Influence could be anything. However you influence their thoughts on you and your image, that's your influence, right? And they're more open to your influence if they feel as if they owe you for something that you've done for them. They're gonna be a lot more open to it because they came to the shoot, you made them feel comfortable, right? You got the shot. They felt beautiful before they leave. They look at the photos. Oh my gosh, you did a great job. These are raws. Oh my God, there's no way these photos are raws, right? They leave. Now they feel like they owe you. They subconsciously feel like, oh my God, he over delivered. Like, I don't even know how to explain. I'm speechless. Let me tell all my homegirls. Let me post about it. Let me this. Let me that. Let me blah. Let me what. Let me Let me You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be more like, that's crazy. And that's just one line in the book, bro. That's one line in the book. So I'm going to be trying to go over multiple different things like this. Another one, right? You ready for another one? Y'all here? Or I'm just talking and shit? I'm just making sure y'all here. Y'all understood that? Or I'm just yapping. Let me know though. Yeah, all right, that. So, all right, I'm just making sure I ain't just yapping. Let me see if I can find another one for y'all real quick. All right, so boom. Let me see. So, when people are social and they feel as if they're in a cohesive group, it will give a person a nice warm feeling. That sounds weird, but if you think about it, it makes sense. Because when someone feels as if they're included, someone feels as if they're heard, right? Or someone feels comfortable somewhere, then it'll make them feel good inside. It'll give them a sense of happiness or a sense of belonging. That's how I feel about PNG culture. I feel like that's what the community does for everyone. I feel like it creates a sense of belonging, and it makes people give that little warm feeling inside, like, oh my gosh, like You know what I mean? Like maybe it's nostalgic. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like the PS4 group chats, or maybe it's like the group chat from college when we used to all help each other in school, or maybe it was the group chat from, you know, me in middle school. We used to help each other on our math test. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I feel like that's the feeling that it gives to make you. It makes you feel like, bro, I found somewhere that I belong, right? Let me see what else they got in here. I want to read something. I want to read something low key good, bro. Bro, the 5 dimensions of behavior. See, that's, bro, like, look at this, bro. A whole ass diagram, too. The toolkit. The 5 dimensions of behavior. I'm just going through it briefly because I'm going to obviously start to finish when we start the actual book. But I'm just telling y'all things that are in here right now. Right? Everyone is unique. There are 5 dimensions of behavior, right? So the 5 dimensions of behavior, about to read them out. Openness, right? To experience. Consciousness, extroversion, right? Agreeableness, right? Neuroticism, right? And the big 5 dimensions encompass all possible personalities, and they test us using this system. We can determine the exact shape of any individual's personality. This is called trait analysis. I mean, I feel like all of us can tell with those. So extrovertism, an extrovert, right? Agreeablism is probably someone who feels as if they either has something in common with others or can be agreed with by others, right? Neuro, I mean, I feel like we know the term for neuro. So these are the 5 dimensions. Openness to experience, that's like openness to experience. There's one word for that. Open-minded, obviously. But I forgot that one word. It's like an O word. And it's like, it basically means being open-minded. Let me see. Second, to describe an individual is by typing them. Typology systems involve putting them into many categories. The scientific validation type analysis is less rigid for the trait analysis, though it's very widely used in the industry of staff selection. So for big jobs, this is something that they use when they decide who to put out on a task for a job. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is like mind fucking me, bro. It's crazy. Let me go back to the start. Because if I go back to the start, then it all makes sense. All right, table of contents. I'm going to read that off to you guys so you guys understand what the hell going on. Because a lot of y'all are lost. Like, what the hell going on? All right, number 1, first chapter. Well, not first chapter, but first group. Face-to-face. 2, emotions and expressions. 3, personalities and human nature. Right? 4, communication and influence. Content creators. 5, reading and society. And then they have a whole bunch of micro things like first impression, like how to create the best first impression, how a dimension can tell a story, how to tell stories, signals, different signals to look for when face to face with your clients, emotions and expressions, big expressions versus small expressions. Small expressions are what tell the most about a person. Body language, displaying yourself, like how to utilize body language how to tell stories, right? Yeah. How to utilize body language to your benefit. Further learning, there's toolkit is in there as well. Finding the shape of human nature, the different types of stereotypes in human nature, how a personality is formed. This shit is crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. Conversation flow, instinct and influence, confidence, movers, shakers, groups, families, how to talk in groups, how to talk in different crowds, how to talk to families, how to talk to individuals. Bro, that's it. That's all I'm giving y'all right now. But we're going to go into it. We're going to get deeper. I'm probably going to do it this week. Stay tuned for the live tomorrow. I love you guys. I went over time a piece. I love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys. I'm going to eat some food. But I'll be back in the Discord. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like tomorrow's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Wait, no, tomorrow's Saturday. I ain't even finished the week yet, though. It's a lot, right? Like, we could break this book down. We can break this book down. Damn, D, y'all need me that bad. That been not going good. What's going on? Like, y'all having arguments and shit? Everybody said, no, tomorrow. Bring your ass back tomorrow. We gonna see, bro. I got a baby shower and like engagement and some other shit tomorrow. So my day gonna be crazy. You got some shit to show me? Okay, bro. I'll hurry up. You been chilling? That's good. See? I love that for y'all. Alright, y'all. Love you guys. Make sure to check out a new video, please. Leave a comment on it if possible. I mean, it should be possible, I ain't gonna lie. But leave a comment on it for me, please, if you can. Fire emojis, whatever, something to help me with these first 24 hours of it being up. Because I think it's a fire video, you know what I'm saying? I'm dropping videos again Monday through Friday this week coming. I appreciate you guys as always. You always got to be the hungriest individual. Always remember to always be hungry, never be satisfied. I don't care how many bookings you get, you're never satisfied. I don't care how much cheese you make, never satisfied. All right, always be hungry, always remain hungry. Be the hardest working human in your industry, your niche, your location, your place, wherever. Be the hardest working human. Do what you got to do. Stay on your grind. Stay on top of your shit. I love you guys. I'll see y'all soon. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until next time. Taxi. We out.